from short, but can't find them, even with the ranged advantage of the USP. Looking towards long, he's conscious of poizon coming around, but poizon gets the kill. And that swings it over to just Plopski left alive. 2 headshots on the board already, but look at his HP.
Yeah, 1 bullet to the body, enough to finish him off. Goes ahead and snatches up ships, realizes that he can go back and also retrieve that defuse kit, giving himself a much better opportunity to try and win this. Just trying to attempt to stick it initially. As he comes up, the footsteps being heard. Unfortunately, up against that P250, it is easy for poizon to go ahead and finish it off. So a good start in here for Windigo. Gonna kick off overpass.
NiP still want to go for this. Obviously having the full buy in the next round, saving over isn't the #1 priority. Great shot by Plopski. He's magnetized towards the head so far, a 100% headshot ratio. As he moves in, Molotov goes to short, and that's going to be the defuse stuck here. 10 seconds left. Lekro's expecting the short push. This could be dangerous, though, because he's swinging all the way in through Monster. Bubble comes out, and the Mac-10 walks right into the line of fire. Bubble with the 2K, and the stop of the defuse. 2-0. Windigo claimed the round, but it's a lot more costly than it should have been. And if you look at their performance yesterday, one thing I could say is that, look, they had a close...
Second, Bubble tries to get, or rather, Viktor would try to get that bomb down. He'd be in trouble. So instead, they are going to decide to push together. I like this play. They're going to be pushing into the up. Lekro instantly going down to that Mac-10. And off that now, realizing that A-bomb site is clear. REZ going to try and rotate up, but he's left in a very difficult 1 versus 2.
As he comes up, though, he hears the AWP, wants to force the fight straight away. Head peeking the angle, there's not a whole lot Bubble can do. Molotov down, goes for the peek, but it's not going to work. That's going to cost him a lot of HP in the spray from REZ. Bubble kept on trying to take that fight, but eventually the Molotov and the M4 dealt with him. REZ in there with the 1v2 and the defuse on it. NiP get their first round on the board. They'll be able to get a full buy in the next round, and you know REZ is going to be saved. They're already be down here, he still gets the kill, I don't know how. And a 2 versus 2, Dean.
Yeah, great control to transfer that spray where he needed to right there from Plopski. The flank coming in on long from GetRight, going to be able to drop poizon, who did not expect it. And as you can see now, Blocker going to be left all alone. He's low HP. He has 2 opponents to face off against, and they're on both sides of him, making things very difficult indeed. But he isolates the 1 versus 1 initially. Plopski goes down, but GetRight is ready for the trade. Up being retrieved. That'll be carried into the next round and given over to either Forrest or Lekro. Lekro was rocking it earlier on, of course, maybe due to positioning on the map. But plenty of time for that defuse to come in. It is going to be NiP taking themselves a second round, but with only 1 player surviving, of course, the rest gets 1 before going down. Lekro, he's going to be able to come in and catch that frag just before the smoke blooms. So they do manage to find themselves a nice little man advantage here coming into the retake. Something they can be happy with. poizon, of course, quite low on health. Stepping out there as well, ends up getting taken down towards Monster. So it's all onto Viktor left in the 1v3. As long as NiP move together and ensure they trade here, they should be okay.
Viktor's had some good performances today already. He's been stepping it up, and he catches them! No. They line up! It's all down to REZ. They move together, Dean, but I don't think it's in the way that you were hoping for. The defuse tap, but the steps are being heard. Viktor knows that REZ isn't on it. He's got a kit, he's got a smoke. Smokes it, but he sticks it right away. And that gives Viktor the time to just spray him before the smoke even blooms. Viktor
jinxed it.
GetRight tries to force the issue, but without Plopski there to assist him. So he's taken down all alone. They're taking fights 1 at a time, Dean, and they're being punished for it. It's all on to Lekro. He didn't win the 1v2 on B earlier on, but now's his opportunity up against Viktor, though. He's been the player to clutch it out again and again. Nade goes through, switch to the M4, really smart by Lekro. He knows Viktor's going to be low at this point, so a much better chance with this M4, so at least if he misses the first bullet, he can spray it. Viktor just hiding behind default. Lekro's going to start to suspect he's moved, but Viktor gives it away. Molotov through. Viktor has to face it, and he's taken down. Lekro keeping the upper position because he wanted to maintain that AWP over to the next round. And that's a fantastic clutch out by Lekro, a 3K and the 1v2 to put a 4th on the board for NiP. But again, a position that looked amazing for them, and they just forced the issue 1 at a time. He's heard the steps, though, so he knows at least 1 player is here. REZ has come back up out. No, he hasn't, sorry. Minimap confused me for a second. God damn it, Nuke. He's actually up on the top of the ramp there. He'll catch. Oh, no, he runs in the way. Body blocks for the bomb blander. And Plopski, he's got to pull off a 1v2. Shots ringing out. He finds it onto Viktor. Now it's only poizon, low HP already with the AWP, and a headshot found. An op to be retrieved by the T side, this time carried forward. And that is NiP 7-4. A very close round. I thought REZ... I mean, they've got time to play with at least. They're ahead by 8 rounds, so they can chill out for a bit, I guess. And oh, the nades early on! Bubble's taken down by it.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would have agreed with you that they could just chill out and make sure that they have the best buy possible, but it looks like this force is going quite well for them. Forrest takes another there after the initial headshot. Viktor tries to follow up and ends up going down to a scout bullet to the torso. As we see Plopski then snatching away the life of your ship. Suddenly it's only poizon that remains. A 1 versus 5 to try and keep Windigo in this map. If not, we'll be heading on over towards Dust 2. At this point, it's looking extremely likely. Sure, poizon got 1 frag, but instantly...
We're going to see which one of these two teams can make it all the way through, and which one is definitely going to relegation.
Yeah, this is Dust 2 now. It's about the individual skill, so it's who's going to step up more. And starting it off well here is Windigo with that opening frag over on long. Good bit of utility as well to work with. A smoke able to go down on the cross. Have they covered it off completely? Yeah, they have. And SHiPZ actually spamming through. Ends up taking himself a kill on Get Right. REZ goes down as well. And this man just cannot stop right now. It's all onto Plopski. Unfortunately for SHiPZ, he drops into the spawn. Plopski, of course, coming up through short, but he's still got the chance to try and pick up that ace. Either way, an amazing performance here to kick off Dust 2. And a very convincing pistol round here from Windigo.
Plopski just hiding. Oh no. I couldn't see.
On his head.
Because from
Goomba stomped him.
From Plopski's perspective, it looked like he was still looking forward, so I was ready for like a spicy play, but no, it just...
What he was doing. Yeah, I mean, they're going into this round with enough money to buy anyway. But I mean, that second up, even just to pick down mid at the beginning and toss it for a rifle would have been nice to have.
Very true.
But let's see. This is an awkward position here for NiP. They need to win this round. Going down 12-3 at the halftime is just too difficult, I would say, for them to try and come back from. But Forrest right now, he's doing a good job actually from the CT spawn. Just lines them up, keeps taking heads. And he makes it 4. That's what you need from one of the veterans.
poizon's going to do it with the AWP. He's taken down with the pistols up close. Bubble's not going to push through that smoke at all. Up comes Blocker. Finds 1 to second on the spray down as well. Looking for 3. Reload in the open, though. There's no way he gets away with it. Straight through the smoke here. Bubble with a huge play. This could work out with SHiPZ there to back him up. The final kill is Plopski, 10 HP, and the shot's connected. SHiPZ takes it, and Windigo pull it across the line. They have knocked NiP down into relegation, where they're going to have to fight to stay in Pro League.